don't think I've ever seen anyone with a pole. Have you?
I don't think so. But I don't know.
And I wonder if like the pole stays up the whole time. Oh my. We don't have
Does
our
it work at
big
all to, like,
lighting.
co-host?
No, because then we would be like feedback on each other's thing. Yeah. Yeah. My hair is like really strange feeling today. It's just got a weird consistency, texture. It's because it's dry. Hi, guys.
Well, hey,
good morning, Shane. Shane, you hopped on fast.
Dang.
Good morning, Jess. What's up?
Are you looking through the window, bud? You saw us hit the button?
Yeah. Are you being a stalker? I'm just kidding. We literally started it and you popped on. That's funny. Good morning.
I love
We're going to do 20 tips for growing a community. Okay. So just growth. We're going to talk about that. The things you need to know and do to grow. So we're kind of just giving it a second. How was our 4th? What'd you do for your 4th, babe?
I personally, the 4th for me was exactly the way I want it. Nice, slow day. We did have a couple of THC drinks because we don't.
What'd you guys do for the 4th?
But we had a couple of those, relaxed at the beach, and then later on in the evening, I love where we live because we get a literal fireworks show for free. We don't have to go
on the
anywhere.
beach.
We don't have to deal with the crowds except for a couple of people on the beach.
Yeah.
And we got to see all the way down our beach. If you know where we live a good ways, probably a half hour away from this casino called Beau Rivage. And we can see down beach all the way to Beau Rivage some days.
Yeah.
And you can see the fireworks going off all the way down the beach. It was a beautiful thing. We stayed out there for a little while until it got a little too people-y, and then we left. And that was nice.
That was our 4th. We don't do a whole lot. We just we sit on the beach and enjoy it. Keeping dog from having anxiety and grilled chicken wings 4th of July. Yummy.
Yes.
All right. Hey, good morning. All right. So that's really funny. Your username says Hey Don. And I almost was like, hey, Don. That's probably why you do it.
Hey, Don,
all right. So good morning. We're going to get into it. We're doing 20 TikTok growth habits that build community and help you grow. Okay. So we're just going to get into it. While you're hopping on, will you do me a favor and everybody tap your screen a little bit? Hey, Sarah, what's up? Go ahead and click share button, click copy link, or share it to a bunch of people because let's get some people going.
Yes.
Flowing. Also say the word good morning. Let's just
say hello.
Start talking.
Hi, say words.
All right. First thing up, we're going to say.
No, I want to say it.
Oh, you want to say this?
I want to be the odd ones today.
Okay.
Take that. Number 1, you're going to reply in your comments. And this
Good
is
morning.
something I started doing on my own account. And with the stuff, my branding is, hey, bud. I want everything to feel like you and I just sat down in your living room and we're just having a BS over a cocktail or some coffee. That's really all I want. Turn your comment section into a whole conversation. Everything that you're talking about, if you're using copy and paste to get through all of your comments efficiently, you're cheating and that's wrong. People want authentic connection. And that's how you're going to generate sales is authentic connection. What were you going to say?
I just made a video. If you guys on this account, if you go back and you watch that, I just made a video about using the tool of like replying with video comment or video replies to people.
Yep.
That really helps build your community because you're replying to a specific person, which makes them feel seen. And it just answers publicly what they probably asked sort of privately, and now you're reaching more people, okay?
You should do what you were doing in private, in public. Like just like here, we're gonna call people out by their names. Hey, truly, I just saw you join on. Thank you so much. I'm gonna use names, use the things that they want that they're gonna recognize, make them feel seen.
Yeah.
That's the point of all of this stuff. Social media is connection, community, and helping each other out.
Yes. So yeah, reply to your comments, okay? Is everybody doing that? Dawn, random question, but what does the tattoo on your inner arm say? This one says, I can do all things. I've got some all over my arms, but that one's an old tattoo. I can do all things. Yes. It's just my reminder. Okay, number 2, use your face more than your product videos or photos, excuse me. People connect with you, okay? People love to buy from people, not graphics. Okay, so you're going to show your face, you're going to talk to the camera, you're going to share your story, you're going to be present in your content. How many of you have been trying faceless content? And it's not really going anywhere. It maybe worked a year or 2 ago, but TikTok Shop is not pushing that anymore.
And
You've
actually,
gotta be
they're
a real
probably
person.
anti-it because mostly what they recognized in their own analytics and how they used AI was that mostly bots or people who were trying to game the system were the ones who were doing that. The
Yep.
people who were actually the people who had actual experiences with the products were the people who were speaking about it. The people who were speaking authentically, who had
Good
shitty
morning.
lighting, who didn't do their makeup, who didn't
Michelle.
do things. So that's what they're looking for. Number 3, talk in the DMs, not just on camera. Start convos with new followers or people who comment a lot. You want to connect with them. There are sales that I'm making from my book that I'm only getting because I've been talking to these people, to all of them for months. That's the way you're supposed to build community because I'm a real person who has real stuff going on, and so do you.
Yep.
So if I'm just
Thank
coming
you,
into
Michelle.
your inbox every day,
Thank
hey,
you,
do
Tammy.
you want to buy my supplement? Hey, do you want to buy my book? Hey, do you want to look at this? Instead of sometimes coming in and going, hey, how is life kicking you in the nuts right now, and how can I help you?
Yeah. Being a relatable friend.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just be real. That's the biggest, hugest hack that you can do on
I
this
can
thing.
get better at talking in my DMs. He's much better at having full-on conversations with people, and I'm like, dude, I don't got time to spend that much time. I do have more time to spend. So yes, I would absolutely agree with him. I need to get better at getting in my DMs and really having these personal conversations. I used to be much better at them. I'm having the hardest time. I keep getting violations and it's hard. Okay, Michelle, what are you trying to sell?
And
Let's
what
talk
are the
about that.
violations?
What are you trying to sell and what is your violation? Like what keeps happening? Is it supplements?
And Shane said that over here. I'm guilty of it sometimes. I do videos. Yeah, sometimes you want to fall into the easy mode of graphics or CapCut templates or stuff like that. And really,
Don't do it.
That's just an ad. And what do you do on most ads? I want you to really analyze when you're watching your Amazon Prime or whatever app you're watching or YouTube TV, and I want you to really analyze the ads. And how many of them can you look at now, especially you guys here who are very, very good content creators. I want you to look at those ads and go, I could make that. Not only can I make that, I can make that better. Because I've seen more than a few that I've watched recently and go, that's just text. And they just move it every 3 seconds. That's the only formula they're using.
All right, so Michelle, selling beauty stuff, health stuff moms can use. So I guess I haven't figured that one out yet. Okay, so anything health related, you gotta be careful, like extra careful with what you say and don't say. Okay, we work with a brand of supplements, and that's my biggest thing is learning the correct words to use. You cannot say weight loss. You cannot say lose. You can't say
cure, fix,
prevent.
any of that.
Yeah, heal. Like you have to explain it, like describe it, not name it kind of thing. So I use ChatGPT to help me with words because I'll like, if I have a product that I'm like, I'm not sure how to talk about this without saying this, ask ChatGPT.
I've made
Oh, you haven't gotten into health stuff. Okay. So I don't know why you're getting issues then. Can you tell me more? Like what's it saying? What products have you tried that you've gotten a violation? Let's start there because I'm like not really sure what the issue is. Good morning, Shauna. How are you?
Good morning, Shauna.
All right, number 4, go live.
This one says weekly.
I know. I would
disagree.
say 3 times a week at least.
Yep.
Okay. Lives build deeper trust. Has it helped you guys? You show up and you hang out with us because why? We're real people. We answer you in real time.
Yes.
I grew my first account to over 200,000 by going live every day. Every freaking day about the same topics.
Okay, I want to say one thing. I want to test under viewer review right now. They're all on here. I want you to put a 1 in the chat right now. If you are willing to go live every single day. Every single day. At least
Thank
1
you,
hour.
Sunrise.
Well,
Sunrise
I love
said,
you
I
too,
like you both and I
Sunrise.
don't know why. Well, why don't you know why? Because we're also, because Kyle's so cute. Exactly, Mark.
I mean, that's some days.
Hang on.
morning,
I
Marty.
got a violation
Good
on
to
my
see you,
last
bud.
live for showing products I wasn't supposed to. Just started. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so violations when you're live and you're doing a TikTok shop live. If you're talking about this, it better be like in your thing. You got to have it all there, but you cannot talk about this if it's not linked. Or no, vice versa. Hang on a second. If you have it linked and you're talking about something and you don't have it, you will get a violation.
Yep.
I have also gotten violations for that. I tried to be sneaky and do a TikTok growth one with the ring light behind me, being like, oh yeah. And then every once in a while I would try to say the ring light and I got a violation because it was like, you never showed it. Oh,
my bad.
So whatever you're going live about for TikTok shop has to be TikTok shop only for that item or those items in your showcase. Okay.
That's why you're seeing so many people start accounts that are only TikTok shop because it's very, very easy. And you did this too.
I wouldn't, Victoria.
It's very easy to slip just a little bit, and then your monetary source goes away.
Yeah.
That's our biggest goal. We're all trying to monetize on here. And
I've lost 3 TikTok shops.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 6 accounts. I've lost them and I pivot and I go to the next one. I'm like, whatever. I can still make money on those other accounts by doing other things. Okay. So don't freak out. But it does happen. Okay. But actually TikTok shop views are up, but no sales. Okay. So I would also like to comment on this. My views are down across the board on all my accounts.
Views.
All of them. Okay.
Yes.
It's not just you. I've even gone down my FYP the last weekend. Everyone is saying low views. Why is that? Don't know, Michelle. TikTok probably did some sort of algorithm update again. It's like every month now they're doing something to shake up the algorithm, and it's kind of pissing me off a little bit.
I think some of that too is how many of you are going to get all the way through this. You're going to be consistent and push. Even when the views are down, even when things look like they're not really working for you. You
just keep going.
Maybe that's part of what TikTok is doing.
I have stuff that's earning money now from stuff from like 2 months ago. Okay? It wouldn't keep earning if I didn't keep going. You gotta lay the seed planting, okay? Seed planting and then harvest it, and then seed planting and then harvest it. That is how this works. That's why we tell people to always work in 90-day cycles. Like if you pick a niche, you pick something you're gonna do, you do that every single day for the next 90 days, whether you like it or not. You don't look at the views, you don't care unless something's really bad, obviously. But like you stick to it because that's how long it's gonna take to really get this going, okay? You can make another page, Michelle. It does take a lot of work to build multiple accounts. Yes, you can still change your account and have TikTok shop. I'm not sure what you mean. You'd have to build a new one. Do you guys help people individually? Yes, Michelle. Okay, here's a couple different ways you can work with me or us. Okay, if you want a 5-minute quick fix audit, subscribe. Okay, and then you subscribe and you DM me and you say, I'm ready for my audit. I don't do it unless you ask for it, okay? But I will be honest. I'll be kind, but I will be honest. If you don't want honest, don't ask for the audit, okay? I had someone get very upset with me because I was honest with her.
Real.
I was real. I told her exactly what TikTok is looking for. Exactly what I've learned, okay? If you want to work farther, okay, go to thecreatorstrategy.com or the link in my bio. I've got a 30-minute coaching call. I've got an hour-long coaching call. If you guys want to work with me and Kyle daily, okay, I'm going to pin something right now. If you're looking for a brand collab, we work with a specific supplement brand. We've been with them for almost 5 years now. And we'll bring you in. You get to be a creator with us. You rep the products with us. I'm wearing the t-shirt. He's wearing the sweatshirt right now. Go ahead and give me your name and email. That's all I need right now. And we'll message you and let you know about the brand and if you want to do it. Okay? That's all you got to know.
Martin said, I can't imagine what is going to happen with the algorithm when TikTok sells. The ban is resolved. I agree. I don't know. I'm hoping it'll revert back to its original algorithm, which we were all operating on before. I don't know if that's going to do it, but we'll see.
I don't even know if the ban is ever going to be like...
They've just
it's just a joke to me, the whole ban thing. I'm like, there's no freaking... It's never going to happen. Anyway. We just like remove it now. I'm scared about the whole new W2 app. No clue what that is, Carla. I subscribed last Monday and requested a 5-minute on it, but haven't received it yet. Good times. Did you DM me? Because I don't have any DM from you. Please DM me.
We'll get it done today.
Please DM me and tell me you want the audit, because if you don't, I will not see it. I have so many comments on this page. Yeah. It's really hard to find any new ones right now. So yeah, DM me. Okay, where are we at? Number 5.
Share your beliefs, not just tips. It could be really, really easy for us, and you've seen us do it if you've been on this a couple of times. We get our information, a lot of it from ChatGPT or Google or research.
Yep.
But we will also include, we have had times where ChatGPT says you should only go live one time every month, three times a
We're
month.
like, you're stupid.
Well, that's not true. So give your own personal opinions. Now, we have talked about, we don't really encourage people to go live or pick their niche of religion and politics because
Right.
those are so difficult. Softly putting some of your beliefs in those realms are fine because that will pick up some of your things. But if you go overboard on it, you will definitely alienate some of your community, and that's not what you want to do. In here it says community builds around values.
Thank you.
Talk about what you stand for, whether that's healing, joy, faith, mindset, or freedom. With us, you'll see a lot of positivity, joy, lots of stuff, because we have a belief that this world is really dark right now. And a lot of people are in spots that they don't want to talk about.
And your vibe attracts your tribe.
Your vibe
So
attracts
if you
your
want to
tribe.
attract more good and good
Come on.
karma and good vibes, be good. Be happy. Be energetic. Bring them in, okay? Hey, can we do a quick tap that app break? Everybody tap your screen a little bit. Then go ahead and, what are you doing? Click the share button
doing
and
the
click
tap that
copy
app
link. Also,
just
everybody
made it
drop a word or two, whatever words you want, okay? Let's just get some engagement
Drop
flowing.
your favorite word.
Your favorite word. Does everybody have a favorite word? I don't have a favorite word.
I do.
Oh, what is it?
It's on my bathroom wall.
What is it? Fuck.
Yeah. It's very,
Sunshine. I like
very
I like
unique.
that one, Michelle.
Sunshine.
Okay, don't be creepy. Number 7, call out the person you're talking to. So this says, instead of saying like, hey guys, which I freaking hate, don't do that. Say like, if you're a mama who's feeling burned out,
Yep.
or for the girl who's tired of starting over again, it hits different, doesn't it? Way different than just being like, hey, everybody.
Yeah.
No, you're calling out a specific person and you're telling them like, I relate to you. Do you feel this? That's your pain point. That's your hook. Okay?
I'm calling out the ADHD creator who thinks they have to quit right now, but actually, if they would just continue, they are unbelievably good
Morning,
at this.
Thelma.
Good morning.
Yep.
Thelma, hi. numbers. What,
So dramatic.
where did you go with the
Number
things?
8. No. How did
Yep,
that
number
happen?
8.
What happened? How did I do that?
Because I was on
Oh,
5.
I went to
So
numbers.
we'll go
Okay. Well, you just do it then.
Post stories
Hey, Pam.
from your real life, not just your results. If you have a bad day, post about a bad day. It doesn't attract the negativity, but what
Thank
it
you,
does
Martin.
is it makes you real. And it makes you, some people, we've had people come up to us now. At
We do have a lot of
Walmart and
energy
couple
this
other
morning.
spots, and a couple of them were like, oh my God, I want to talk to you. I'm like, dude, I'm just a dude. That's it. Come up here, say hi to me. Let's have a discussion.
Yeah.
I'm no different than anybody else, and that's part of the things you want to be. You want to be as real as you can. If somebody meets me in person, they're going to see the same person. I kind of went off, but post
That's
stories
okay.
from your real life. You just keep going with anything that's happening within your life.
Yep. All right, number 8, make series count. Okay, I love doing series. I've been doing a series on the TikTok growth. I did 10 things to know about TikTok 2025 algorithm.
Thanks,
Guess what?
Martin.
Every day I had a subject. Part 1, part 2, part 3. And people are now going back to part 1 because they're finding part 8, part 9, part 10, part 2. Like it makes them have to go binge your content, which is exactly what you want. TikTok will reward you if they go from one video over to your profile and keep watching other videos. That is gold to TikTok. They're like, ooh, she's somebody we need to push,
Yes.
okay? So series are great to do if you're like, how do I make a series out of one product? Ask ChatGPT, okay? I could literally, I don't know, I always have this in my hand. That's why I use it as a
Because
demo.
we hydrate a lot. And
But let's
love
say
our
this
shape.
was something you were talking about, and you asked ChatGPT to break down 10 different features of this product,
Yeah.
this outfit, this supplement, this whatever it is you're selling. And you could make a series on it. Part 1, this is what it does. Part 2, did you know it does this too? Part 3, it does this. That's the kind of stuff you can be doing with parts and series. Or if you have a great story that you know is going to hit, it's going to be funny or compelling or whatever, make it a series. I had one friend who was telling a story about her genealogy and finding out some things about her parents and that she had different dad and all this stuff. She made like a 20-part series because it was so long.
Yeah.
But like you want to make it a minute at most. You don't want to make them super long. So yeah, series are a great way to get people to binge.
Martin wanted number 6 and number 7. Number 6 was post stories from your real life.
Michelle,
not
I do it for
just
audits,
your
for
results.
subscribers. Excuse me. Sorry. Continue.
6 was post stories from your real life, not just results. And number 7.
Nope. We skipped. What are you doing?
To me.
Oh.
Martin asked for 6 and 7.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Martin.
Number 6 is post stories from your real life, not just results. And number 7 is call out the person you're talking to, much like we just did here.
Sorry, Martin.
use names, because if you think about this, TikTok as a ginormous office complex, and we're all employed with the same company. I always had the intention of, if you're a janitor or the CEO, I want to know what your name is.
Yeah.
I want to be able to call you by your name, because everyone feels seen. And the one thing every single person, regardless of language, geographic, or whatever, ethnicity, they're gonna recognize their own name.
Thanks, Thelma. Thanks, Trisha.
So you learn their name, so they always have one thing you can connect on.
All right, number 9.
Number 9, pin your most community building post. One of the things I did one day when you left,
Thank you.
I went and did a little dance about the ADHD stuff, and that is my most viral post. 56,000
very
people looked at
relatable.
it. You know why it worked? Because people with ADHD looked at it and go, that's just like me. Follow.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what you want to keep doing. Pin videos where you share your heart, go deep, or get vulnerable. People want to connect with you. That's the biggest thing they do. That's how trust and recognition builds.
And I would say a lot of you do the pinned videos wrong, because you take your most viral video and you put it at the top. And often, you guys, the audits that I do, your pinned videos have nothing to do with your account or your niche. Yep. And I'm like, this is a cute video of your kid doing a dance, but how did this help your video? Or how did this help your profile? You just pinned it because it was viral. And you were like, well, if I put it there, it'll keep going. Yep. But again, who cares? It didn't convert. It didn't bring followers, most likely. It was just a video that did well, okay? So if all you're doing is trying to chase views, you're going to get nothing.
Can we change the terminology or thought process on this? Instead of
Hi, Amanda.
thinking about
I want to
pinning
talk to you.
Your most viral videos and changing that terminology to your most effective videos. Your most effective could have 1,000 views, but it gave you 400 followers.
Yeah.
That's effective. That's efficient. That's an amazing piece of content.
Amanda, do you still have my cell phone number? Because if so, will you text me? I might text you if I can find your number. Agree so much with this. Pinned videos should be the ones going viral currently or getting sales. Okay, so you just said something a little different, Amanda. So I typically don't do the most viral video just to get it. I would do it only if, there you go. Yes, ones you want to keep going right now. So I usually say like something about you should be pinned, like this is my page and this is who I am kind of thing. But then if I have a video that's doing well and converting, and really doing well, that should be pinned. But you're welcome, Beatrice. But I like what you have. Amanda does incredible with TikTok Shop. If you guys want to go visit her account, like she is one of my buddies. Haven't talked to her in a really long time, but it's really cool that she's here. So I just want to say Amanda's amazing. Like you can go learn from her. She is a TikTok Shop connoisseur. Okay, Beatrice, I'm so glad it helped, girl. If anybody else wants audits, yes, please text me. I'm going to go ahead and pin this again. No, I can't because it's already been for 5 minutes. If you want one, you just click the subscription button and I give you a quick 5-minute fix. Yes, Amanda, please do.
Number 10.
Number 10, repeat yourself often. Okay, so don't be afraid to say the same message over and over and over in different ways. That's how you build trust and recognition. Okay, so I personally started my account with a different one that I did every single day. Every single day was the same repeated supplement routine. And some people got annoyed with it. But guess what? I was the top enroller for the company doing that every single day. I didn't care if my followers had seen it 10 times already. I'm not trying to reach the same people over and over. I mean, sometimes you are. Because remember, marketing, you have to get in their face over and over again before they might actually see you and buy something. But I'm constantly bringing that information because I'm constantly getting new viewers. So you guys can't just post it once and be like, well, I did it once.
It's the exact reason why we loop these lives. Because we know for a fact, unless you're Martin, most people aren't going to be on here for the entire time. They're going to hop on, they have a couple of things to do, and then they want to do this. Other than that, like you can do here, you can take notes back and forth, and if you miss some of the pieces, we're going to loop right back around and give it back to you again, because we know not everyone is here the whole time. And someone's going to pick up something they need to know right now, even if they're only on for a couple of minutes.
Yep. All right.
Number 11, celebrate your followers. Like we're saying, recognize them by name, speak to them, message them sometimes just to say thank you for being.
I gotta get better at that.
I got to do that.
I don't want to message them.
On. I've done that a few times. Shout people out in your stories, on your lives, or in comments. Share screenshots of convos with permission,
Thank you,
of
Martin.
course. So I wrote my book. I got my first review on Amazon, and it was positive, which was wonderful.
Yay!
But I asked before I did anything with it, hey, do you mind if I use this? Because I know some people are very private about what they do. Some people might not want other people to know they're reading my book, and that's okay. So doing that with permission, or thank people publicly. Again, with
Thank you,
permission.
Beatrice.
Oh, thank you for the finger heart thing. I love that.
Finger heart.
Whatever that. Yay! I don't know.
Finger
It's
heart.
not a gang sign.
All right. Hang on, I'm going to set up a new goal here. By the way, it's been a couple minutes. I think everybody should do a little tap break.
Share break.
Everybody tap the app. Martin, you're over here just doing it yourself.
Thank you,
I
Martin.
appreciate you. Martin's
I
holding
appreciate
it
you.
down on your account with
Martin's
his...
my MVP today.
Everybody tap the screen on my side. Go ahead and click share button, click copy link. Also, everybody drop a word or two, whatever you want to say in the comments. This just boosts the algorithm a little bit, okay? All right, where are we at? Number 12, ask questions that spark comments, okay? Instead of saying like, do you agree? Try, what's one thing you wish someone would have told you sooner? Or how are you feeling today, really? Or like, do you like black or pink? Like you're asking an open-ended question where you have to get an answer. You're trying to spark the conversation in the comments. If you can get people having conversations up in your comments and continuing to come back to continue to have the conversations, oh my God, that is going to get you the most boost ever, okay?
I was going to say this, and I think I just lost it.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's two things. You just had your viral Facebook one. It's going well over 1 million.
Yeah.
And one of the ways it's done it, like you said, keep the conversation going. There are two people going at each other in the comments.
Yeah, they're just having a ball with each other, and I monitor it. I don't want it to get ugly.
And that's the question I was going to ask is, okay, what happens when I have this over 1 million view, and it's very valuable to me, but they're not being respectful in the comments? Do you sacrifice the
That is
video?
up to you. I personally have always deleted really mean comments.
Okay.
Like really mean. I'm not going to deal with that on my page, kind of mean. Now I can let people make fun of my hair and like do stupid I'm like, I don't care. That doesn't bother me. But like when they hit to a real mean core, icky, that's gross, I can't believe you said that kind of thing, I will delete them because I don't want to welcome that.
Yeah.
I don't want to welcome more of that because if one person does it, another hater might come and be like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then it just creates a whole group of haters.
It's a lot like pruning your garden.
Yeah.
If you see one weed, take it out immediately. That's why you guys got to be liberal with this block button. And if you're doing lives, you've got to set yourself up for wins by blocking those key phrases before you even hit the live button. So that you know no one's going to come in here and say something out of pocket.
A lot of
and you're not ready
people,
for
yeah, a lot of people would, like, they like to keep their trolls on their comments because they're like, oh, haters boost me. I've never been that person. I don't need haters to boost me. I don't want them on my, I really don't. Like, I am kind of different than a lot of other creators. And yes, I know on some videos when they go bold and big, when they go viral, you can't control all the all the stuff that happens, but you can use those filtered keywords, by the way. I have filtered a lot of things that people cannot say to me, and that has helped, okay? I just made a video about filtering keywords, so if you need to do that, do that. All right.
Number 13, show behind the scenes. This goes again to being real, being authentic, doing the real stuff. The days of the super Instagram model getting billions of followers and $1 million, I think that's kind of over. So you want to be as real as possible. Show your behind the scenes, your workspace, your routine, your filming setup. We've done that before on here too. Hey, you guys think you have to have some big, huge professional thing? No, we have one light now because
you
someone
broke
the other one. Real life, that's what happens.
Hey, if you have ADHD, do you break things a lot? Because this guy...
Martin, I know you have ADHD.
Drives me nuts.
I think you're still here.
Can't have nice things.
If I just say this to you, do you understand what I'm saying? The ADHD domino effect?
Literally,
Anybody who
I don't know what
understands
he
I
did.
mean by that, put a 1 in the chat.
I would
Let
say
me know.
also, that thing didn't break just because of you. Like, I think that
Yes,
thing is kind of
it's
janky. It, like, pulled
low
out kind of weird.
quality,
Anyways, all right. Number
14?
14. Use we language more than I language. You guys know what I mean? Outward focused. It's not all about you. Don't be so selfish. Say we're healing or we're building this together instead of always like I'm doing this and I built this and I lost this. And start talking about we. Bring them in with you. Bring them on the journey.
Stop being so selfish.
Stop being so selfish.
Number
I'm going to go to the
15.
bathroom. I'll be right back.
Make your bio a vibe, not a resume. You're not really walking into anybody saying, hey, could you please follow me? I really like you. Really, the way we're trying to do this whole social media stuff is, hey, bud, I'm here for you. I came here and I made this content specifically for you. How can I help you? The way this says is say who your content is for, what your mission is, and how you help. If you look at either one of our pages, either Dawn's over here or Coach Kyle over here, you're going to see that our bios match exactly what we intend to do for and with you. I help those with ADHD find clarity in the chaos. We live in chaos because that's how our brain was built. I have figured out how to find a little bit of clarity and a little bit of control in that chaos. I want to help you do that. With Dawn's stuff, she has learned how to grow on TikTok and help others improve. And she's free enough to say, hey, I don't need to make every single dollar off of the knowledge that I have. I'm going to give a lot of it away. I want a lot of people to do this because I'm just a normal person who learned how to do this. And you can too, because I'm not that special. So when you go onto our pages, you know exactly where you're going to go from there. Your content should back everything up that's in your bio. You are a vibe. You are a community leader, and people should see that as soon as they jump on your page.
All right. Number 16, post when you feel something, not just when you plan it. Okay, so I am a big believer in using days when you have like that creative flow. You know, there's days when you're just like, your brain is working better and you're just like, everything's fun. I love creating. Use those days to your advantage and batch like crazy. Yesterday, the problem is I have 6 accounts, so I can make 20 pieces and I will use them all on the same day.
Yes, you do.
But most people don't have that issue. Courtney,
Honeycomb,
I saw you.
Hi.
I like seeing your name pop up. I miss you. Anyways, so use those days. Use those energy days and create. Your most magnetic content usually comes from the heart, okay? There's a lot of times when I will script something out and it just doesn't hit the same. But on those days when I just trust in my gut and I just make a video, it usually does the best.
I think one of your first most viral videos was after you lost your account.
Ugh.
And to some people, to
cried.
some followers, to some outside of her community, it looked like begging. But this was a real heartfelt
bawling
moment.
my eyes out because that first account was at like 98,000.
Yeah.
Like it was my first almost to 100,000 account and it was right there and then I lost it. Bawled my eyes out for a good hour or two and then pivoted over, built the other one and here I am. So, whatever. Anyways.
Whatever.
Number 17.
Start inside jokes with your audience. You guys saw us be very happy when one of our friends showed up. Honeycomb. Honeycomb
Her name's
is an inside joke.
Her name's Courtney Honeycutt.
Only the 3 of us and one or a few other people know the exact origin of that. That's something that you want. It's a secret. It's exclusive. It's a club that you want to be in. It's FOMO. That's what you want. So whether it's a phrase you always say or a character you play, give them something to feel in on. You want them to feel like they're inside the club. The subscriptions on Dawn's account are great because they get the audits, but there are other times where we could say something like PTB. Do you guys know what that means? Some of you do, strictly because you've been on lives with us for this long.
By the way, he said something about subscriptions. If you want a 5-minute audit, all you got to do is click this and subscribe and then get in my DMs and tell me you want the audit. I love that, Courtney.
I love that Nathan calls you that. That's my favorite.
All right, number 18, you're going to say thank you a lot. Do you guys see us constantly be like, we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for helping the goal. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Be grateful that your people are here. Tell them you're thankful for them. I am always telling people, we tell each other, I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you. Like at night, we lay down and we're like, I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. Like that goes a long way. Yes. How many, have you heard I appreciate you from someone in a while? Because like
you haven't,
it hits. I appreciate you.
For being right here, right now.
Thank you for watching. Everybody who's tapping the screen right now, I thank you. Okay?
Every time we see the little hearts on there, some creators may be so big that they're like, it's just people there, blah, blah, blah.
Just whatever.
I feel that in my heart because that means that someone out here says, hey, you're valuable, and I really like that. Thanks, Martin. I like that. And Martin said on GMA, they said to get better engagement when using phrases like why, what, how,
Not
instead of are you, would you, do you. I like
why,
that.
what, and how. Yes.
In my former
sense.
life as a BDO and a trainer of behavior detection officers, that's the stuff that we did. You didn't use something, are you traveling for business or leisure? Well, there's only two options there. So you have to ask open-ended questions that require more than a yes, no, or one-word answer. That's awesome to use. Thank you for that, Martin. I appreciate
They
that.
do. Oh, my.
Number 19.
Sorry, a bunch of these things were filtered, and I just saw that. Why would they do it during the DLC? I'm sorry, that was an old thing. I don't even know what that was. How many accounts I have? Vanessa, I don't know if you're still here, so I will answer this. But Vanessa asked how many accounts I have. I don't know why that's there. I have 6.
Thank you, Honeycomb. Number 19, that actually helps too. Don't try to be an expert. Be human. You guys know for a fact, especially those of you that watch us a long time, a lot of this is coming from ChatGPT. Our notes are right down here.
But we fill in our personal experiences.
Yes.
I just get like bullet points just to like have a topic.
Yep, and you guys, we get to mess around with you,
Thanks,
play around,
Thelma.
and do things. We are very human. We are not professional published or
You are
professional
published.
or I am published. Professional or
Thanks,
produced.
Victoria.
That's what I want. We're not a production. We're real people doing this in real time.
Because we want you to realize that you can do anything like this too. You're just a real person, okay? And that's really what TikTok is celebrating. Real authenticity, okay? All right, be consistent in your energy, not just your posts. Energy.
Calling somebody out.
Energy is red through the screen. How many of you just complimented on us this morning? Complimented us on our energy. We show up with energy. You can read it through the screen.
Yes.
There are days I do not feel like doing this, but I turn it up. You just become, okay? If your vibe is kindness, joy, real talk, humor, lean into that every single time. That's what people come back for. Whiteboards?
Martin has no whiteboards. We don't have one, typically, because this is just where we set up. Does it mean that TikTok won't put a whiteboard up? Absolutely.
I don't think he means like showing on the whiteboard, like in front of you, like having notes. Is that what you mean, Martin?
I love having notes. I
Personally,
have to have notes.
Personally, this is what I do.
Yep.
I use ChatGPT to put my notes down, and then I get it all like written out a little bit, and then I can use that there. But
there's glitter, and you might have got yourself with a pen or your. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I've been looking at it, so I was like, "What is that?"
it's just
Got
like
yourself with an eyebrow pencil. See, be
I
human,
see
guys.
several using them. I mean, I have no problem with whiteboards. I don't care.
Yeah.
You can use whiteboards.
I have a whiteboard in my little room, and I would use it for some stuff, but
I'm not very good at staying with it.
that's
Whiteboard.
the problem. Because the whiteboard gives a feeling too of like a PowerPoint presentation, and we just did that presentation at Family Reunion for Ariel not too long ago. And even then, it was a little difficult to stay on task with the PowerPoints. Because, as you guys can see, we like to just kind of flow and do whatever we want. We like outlines, but not
11 and 12.
scripts.
11 and 12 were celebrate your followers and ask questions that spark comments. By the way, if you guys ever want to see the whole replay of this, like you missed a part, you were like, I want to rewatch, I am now downloading every replay of my lives. It takes a while, but you can always find it on my YouTube channel, usually the end of the day or the next day.
Yep.
Okay, so I am beginning that. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel because that's another place you can get it. Okay?
Before we cycle through, do me one favor, guys. Everybody do a little tap that app and share this out to at least one friend who might benefit from this.
And everybody say a word.
We're going to run through those same 20, and we'll explain it again. And guess what? Some of you that have been on here the whole time, you're going to hear us say it a little bit different because we're human. That's what we do.
Yeah. Before I continue on, would you all just do me a favor? And if you're looking for a brand collab, we've been with a specific brand for the last 5 years. Supplements, makeup, all that. We're always looking for more creators to mentor and teach how to do this. And you can do it with us. And all you have to do is give us your name and email. Okay? That's all we need from you.
And now is the best time to join us because we just had price drops.
Oh my God. All the prices dropped dramatically. Like, best prices I've ever
Our favorite
seen.
shaking is the lowest price it's ever been.
And it makes me so
And it's insane. I almost want to stock up, but I know that these are permanent prices.
Yeah.
So
I know these are permanent. It's not like this is a sale. This is like permanent. A lot of brands are upcharging people right now because of tariffs and all the things. Our company is all U.S. lab made, so no tariffs, no extra charges. We dropped the pricing. It's so good. Yes, Heather. Hi, how are you? All right, so if you just hopped on, we already went through all top 20, but we're going to do them again really quick this time. So we're going to go through the 20 TikTok habits that build community and help you grow, okay? I'm going to do them.
You're going to do it?
Okay. Yep. Number 1, you're going to reply to every comment like a friend. Okay, I will admit to you that I have slacked on my comments because I have 6 profiles on this alone and the Facebook and all the other things, and I have not been as good at replying to everyone's comments. But when I can, and I know it builds a lot of community because I used to do it every time. I was the fastest at replying to comments. Like, it would be like instantly.
And I didn't realize, like, you were amazed by how many people you make one comment to them. They're like, oh my God, you responded. Well,
yeah.
That's the goal.
Yes, but replying to people's comments makes them feel seen, heard, appreciated. Like, do not ignore people. Yeah. You know, do not ignore them. Okay.
Number 2, use your face more than product photos. People want to connect with you. They can get the product that you're selling or something similar everywhere. I promise you. Unless you made up the formula yourself.
Yep.
So the thing they're actually buying is you. So you want to connect more with them. People connect with you, not graphics. Show your face, talk to the camera, share your experiences. Tell them exactly who you are just through what you're doing. Use that to your advantage.
I know, Honeycomb. It's kind of ridiculous. I should not have 6. I didn't do it on purpose.
I've been debating doing a individual.
He debated doing a second one, and I was like,
and I can't operate one so far.
No.
So
if you can only operate one, you operate one. Okay, guys, do not go create a bunch if you are like, you can't do it. You just can't do it. Just stick with one and get good at it.
There's value in self-awareness and knowing exactly what you can hold.
Yeah, where is everybody?
People fell asleep.
I will say, what happened? We took off like 4 days of going live, and now we're seeing a decline. This is consistency right in front of you guys. We take off days, and our numbers can drop just like yours, okay? Can everybody do me a favor and tap the screen a little bit? Let's see if we can get it moving.
You're on number 3.
We're just going to go through this quickly because we already did. Number 3, talk in your DMs, not just at the camera. Again, get in your comments, but then also get in your DMs. I am learning to do this myself. He's much better at it than I am. But getting in your DMs can really create that community, really create the engagement with those people, okay?
Talk in the DM. No, you said that.
Number
Go
4.
Live weekly. Now, this one we disagree with.
No.
Because
Go live more than weekly.
If you have never gone live, I will give you the grace of going live weekly. DMs. Oh, Trish, let's talk about that.
Why do they scare you? What are you afraid of?
Yeah.
The trolls? The gross men? You just block them. I don't even open those. I'm talking about real people.
The ones who are not interested in anything you want are immediately going to tell you. They're going to tell you, hey, do you want to be my sugar baby? No.
I've got a million of those.
Done.
I just don't open them.
Block.
I'm not talking about those people. You're talking about real people that you're talking to. You're getting in their inbox like, thank you so much for engaging. Like, I could get in your inbox right now, Trish, be like, thank you so much for hopping on my live. It meant so much to me. That is what I'm talking about. You're just getting in people's inbox to create relationship, okay? Ooh, you don't need to message the gross men. They're gross. They're always offering you $5,000. I'm like,
Trish,
just give it to me.
For you right now. This is the easiest thing, and I want you to think it every single time. Trish, the people who are messaging you like that, they're not real people.
She just said it. They're fake.
Just not.
Exactly.
They're just gone. So they will never know that you, A, looked at their message and then blocked them. They won't care because they don't really exist. A lot of people, I would say every single person that you want to put this on doesn't exist unless they're a real person to you.
I'm doing readings live once or twice a day, every day, but I'm scared to death to sell products. Why are you scared of products? What makes you scared? Tell me. All right, let's keep going.
Products.
Yeah, what are your products? Just delete or block? Block. Exactly.
Same way.
Oh, I block. I am the pro blocker. I don't care. All right, number 5, share your beliefs, not just tips. Okay? Be your real self. I say this all the time. I'm afraid I'll get a violation for doing something wrong. Yeah, fear is going to keep you stuck, though.
Here's the deal.
You're probably going to get a violation someday. It happens. Who cares? You move on. Yep. You have to get 24 points before they will remove you. So getting one isn't going to kill your account, okay? I've gotten them before on every account. It doesn't destroy everything, and the world doesn't crumble around you. But you also can prepare, okay?
Tell them a story quick about what happens when your account gets lost.
I just started another one.
and then 6 months later,
it came back. You know, whatever.
It's resurrected.
I guess I just don't have the same fear that people do. I'm very bold in my you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Yes. And if I fail, I fail. Like, who the F cares? Really, no one is watching you or judging you except for yourself. So who cares?
Yes. The ones that you think are judging you is actually you, in their voice.
Thank you.
Okay, what were you doing?
WWW now stands for the Wild Wild West these days. The way folks act. 100%.
Yes, because they're so free to just do or say whatever they want without repercussions.
Yeah, it happens, Trish.
Martin, you're old enough to know. You walk into a bar, say something out of pocket, somebody's going to bloody your lip. That doesn't happen as much anymore. I'm not talking like alpha male, rah, rah, rah stuff. There aren't consequences for as many actions as people take.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Number six, post stories from your real life, not just results. Keep showing the real you. All of these have the same theme. Everyone wants to know you. They don't need to know what the products and things are.
Yep.
They can get all that information elsewhere. And numbers 7.
Are you trying to take my thing right now?
No, I'm just saying it for you. So
Number 7, call out the person you're talking to. Instead of saying, Kelsey? Hey guys, you're going to say, if you're a mama feeling burned out, or this is for the girls who's tired of starting all over again. You're calling out your people and you're saying a pain point. If you're a mom and you're burned out, this is gonna be for you. I would relate to that way more than someone be like, hey guys, how are you? Look at my stuff.
You see my boat, my mansion behind me? Oh my God.
Okay, number 8.
Number 8, make serious content. This is something I'm working on.
Make
content that flows thematically with the rest of the stuff. Part 1, part 2, part 3. There was a while way back when where everybody was doing, hey, story time. That was so popular because people did this. They started a story, and in the first minute, they hooked you. And then they said, guess what? See part 2 tomorrow. Son of a... It's just like old serials that they used to have on the radios. That's what they're trying to do. So
yes, I love parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3. I have the TikTok growth series I did. You guys keep going back to it. If you find part 10, you're going to have to go back to part 1. It makes you binge their content. So if you can do stories or value and you keep doing point whatever, that's going to be what's up with 0.3 second views. That means your hook sucks.
Yeah, your hook is
Your hook did not even catch them at all.
Hey guys. Every time I'll scroll right back. Yes.
I love you. So true, honeycomb.
Because my difficulty is that means that you don't know what you're doing yet. And both of those, for both Trish and Honeycomb, the answer is the same. You really haven't studied enough yet. Go study a bunch more creators. Grab the free hooks at thecreatorstrategy.com.
Yes, go to thecreatorstrategy.com or the link in my bio. I've got a free hooks guide. Just go download that. It'll give you some hooks to start with, but the hook is the most important. If you are not hooking them within 0.3 to 3 seconds, you've missed them. If I come down my page and it's a dark video, it's just not very clean. The words on the screen, or you're like, hey guys, I'm gone. I didn't even give you 2 seconds, okay? That's why that's happening.
And for Trish specifically, but everybody else can listen, the hooks are all kinds of different. It's not just, hey guys. It may be, hey!
It's a hook, all sorts of different hooks. You can do a visual hook.
Yep.
Like he was just saying, getting close or moving your hand or grabbing something like this, or that's a visual hook. It could be you coming and sitting down, that's the hook right there.
In the study I was doing this morning on some of the new stuff with TikTok in July specifically, it could be your facial expression. Those are things because they're using more AI to recognize bot and real faces.
Yeah.
So an actual facial expression can be part of your hook too.
But the biggest thing you can do is name the pain point and the person that you're trying to talk to, because that's going to hook them. If you hook me with are you tired and bloated all the time? I'd be like, Yeah, that's me. And then I want to watch, you know? So like relatable, okay? Where are we at? Number 9, pin your most community building posts. So I personally think the ones that you pin, I already did that. We're good.
Yeah.
I was like, what does that mean? I had a reminder pop up. I do it for a reason, though, to remind myself to do these things. Thank you.
Thank you, me.
I like to pin a video that is like about you, about your product, about your page, about your content, like what people are going to see. But then the other ones, let's say you have a video that goes absolutely viral and is converting like crazy on a good cup or something, or whatever product. You can pin that one, especially if it's continuing to get sales. That one should be there.
Yes.
But if you're pinning product, let me try that again.
Where's
if you're pinning posts that have nothing to do with your niche, or maybe they're kind of like your niche, but they aren't converting, they're not really bringing followers, they're just viral videos, they should not be pinned. There's no point.
Is it fair? Here, no, thank you. Is it fair, as the expert, to think of your pinned videos, those 3, as your portfolio? The immediate thing that you can see that shows your artistry as a
If a brand
creator.
came over to your page, they might look at the pinned videos first. So think about that. If you're trying to get brand collabs. That's where I would look. When I go do my audits for you guys, the first place I start is your pinned videos because I want to see what you're about. And half the time, your pinned videos have nothing to do with who you're about. And I have to say that in all my audits. Like, I don't really know why this video is pinned.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay, number 10. Repeat yourself often. Repeat
Daily.
yourself
Often! Daily.
Repeat yourself often.
How often do you guys repeat yourself?
Continue to do it. You can see that we talk about the things that we like and how we generate some money here repeatedly. We're telling you about this all the time because we want you in our community further. We want you to know all of the things that we know, and these are the ways we do it. So we'll continually repeat it. Repeat it as much so that you start feeling a certain type of way about it. Repeat it so much you forget what the actual words mean. That's what you need to do. Don't be afraid to say the same message over and over.
I've seen people be like, I made my video on my product.
Yep.
And then they never do it again. And I'm like, it went viral. Why didn't you make another one? And they're like, or they got a sale. And I'm like, go make more. I did it already though. It's like, yeah, one video isn't going to do crap, okay? Do you guys see these viral creators who are making the 6-7 figures on here monthly? It's because they're posting galore.
Yes.
I mean, cringe-worthy amounts. If you're not doing that, you're not going to get somewhere. Unfortunately, this is where we're at right now. Quantity. You need lots and lots and lots of videos, okay? If you're doing one a day, it's not going to have as much effect. It's just not.
If you are too afraid to be cringe to make content, you're not built for this. There are going to be times that you are going to be cringe. 100%. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to do this wrong and you're going to do that wrong. That's part of learning. The best part of content creation and why people fall in love with you and why communities grow and why this happens. What? Because you're real. You're not perfect and you're actually setting things up. What is this now?
I don't know. Okay, I just have to read you. Bye, Trish. Somebody, my friend, who is also TikTok galore like me, she just sent me a video and I have to watch it. But it says TikTok M2 is launching in September. I don't know what M2 is, but this is going to be an answer for us. Forced by mid-2026. Not sure if you have to complete rebuild or have following will transfer over, but this is why TikTok is being weird right now. It's on the end of life. Guess we do need to beef up our links to bio and get ready to push YouTube Shorts.
Latest suggestion. Yeah, Martin, you're right. In between, if you are a
20 a
TikTok
day.
shop, in between 20 and 40 a day. Now these are 3, 5, 7, 15-second videos, so they're very easy to batch. Well, not easy, simple to batch. M2 is the new TikTok. USA TikTok app.
Girl, and I love you being out of your shell.
Yes.
I like seeing your face back on my screen. Too many scammers. M2 is the new USA.
You.
Okay, so
Thanks
Kimberly, that's what she's talking about. There's a new USA TikTok app coming out. This scares me a little bit, honestly, because that means we might all have to rebuild and learn a whole new app. So that's going to be their answer, is to sell the app completely?
I don't know.
We're just kind of talking right now.
Everybody's assuming, so no need to get
Oh, yeah. We're just going to keep pushing on here, okay? And do what we can on this app for now. Good
I have the
Lord.
belief that if that is the case, we will build just like we did over here, and actually maybe even bigger.
Guess I'll never see them again. I know. We might lose all of our
That'll
friends
make me
internationally, and that makes me sad. I like having people from Australia and South Africa, and like your reach won't go very far anymore.
I disagree with that. I want to keep it global.
I really hope this doesn't happen. Anyway, okay, where are we?
I don't remember.
What'd you do? Questions?
I think we did go to 11.
Celebrate your followers.
11, that would be.
All right. Number 11, celebrate your followers. Okay. Shout people out in your stories, your lives, your comments. Share screenshots of conversations if you've had permission to. People love to see their face.
Hi, Sarah,
love to hear their name. Hey, Sarah, welcome back. Okay. And there you go. Number 12.
Number 12. Celebrate. You already did it. Ask questions that spark comments. So here's one thing. I want your opinion. What's the hardest thing to do on this app? That's an open-ended question.
Kimberly.
That's a question that needs and generates conversation. It requires you to say something more than grow. Yes, growth is hard, but what's part of growth? Sell, you're correct. What things are you doing to make that happen? So really, really do things that encourage people to either answer you or spark conversation.
Thank you for the subscription.
The thing that you don't want to do, and that I see people make a huge mistake, is do something controversial.
Yeah.
Something huge like that that'll generate a bunch of people to start hate commenting in your stuff.
Thank you. If you want an audit and you're a subscriber, get in my DMs and say I would like an audit.
Maybe those are people. That is possible too. Maybe it'll be another offshoot of the TikTok app.
I'm on personal. I've never been on a business account, Sarah. She asked if you should be on business or personal. I mean, you can do either, but I have never been a business account, and I have 6 accounts. I already have 2 audits coming from 2 different people. I can't have another one. Don't ask for one. Yep. If you don't want my audit, just be a subscriber. I'm just telling you that you have that option should you want one. Okay, I do just a quick 5-minute one. If anybody else wants that too, let me pin that. If you want to subscribe, I do quick 5-minute audits. Okay, let's keep going.
Number
13, show behind your scenes, your workspace, your routine, your filming etiquette, whatever it is you do in your day. People love to just see behind the scenes in your life. You're a real person. Remember that, okay?
Some of the best places to put that type of content is in your stories.
Yes.
You know TikTok has stories just like Instagram does.
Instagram and
they
Facebook
operate the same way.
Yeah.
Use them that way, guys.
Yep.
That's another level of
we gotta move quick.
Connection you haven't made into. Okay, I'll stop. Number 14, use we language more than I language. You want to include your viewers in everything you're doing. So we are doing this. Martin? We collectively are doing this. We are all a team. We. Come along. I love we.
No, but outward focused. Totally makes sense. Stop being like, I this, I that. It's like, how can we do this together? Bring them in with you. Number 15, make your bio a vibe, not just a resume, okay? Ask ChatGPT to help you come up with a really fun, catchy bio if you need it. Tell it a little bit about you, what your content's going to be about, and then say, give me a little bio for my TikTok that's going to be optimized for keywords and really help people know what I'm about.
Thank you.
Hey, Nikki.
Post when you feel something. This is number 16. Post when you feel something, not when you plan it. If you're ADHD like me, I absolutely have to have structure, but I hate people telling me what to do, even really myself.
He hates it so much.
I don't like having plans. However, I do know that I have better energies on some Fridays and some Sundays, so those are the days that I need to batch when I have the good feelings. I already have drafts down here, so yesterday was a great day for me. Number 17. That's you.
Oh, that just popped up by itself. Okay, number 17, start inside jokes with your audience. Now, I've never done this before. Thank you, Pink. Whether it's a phrase you always say or a character you play, give them something to feel in on. You personally say, hey, bud, in every single thing. That's your catchphrase. You even have some funny like wigs and stuff. You have characters for your videos. Do that. Bring them in. Have fun with your stuff and have people come back and be like, I love this about them because they do this.
Yes. The basis of this whole app, again, yes, it generates money for us and we love that, but the basis of it was to have fun. And people started following you because you were having fun or providing some type of value to them. Don't stop giving them value just because you started making money.
Yep.
That's not smart. Number 18, say thank you a lot. Say it in different ways. we typically almost always will tell you, we appreciate you, thank you, I love you.
I love that pink.
These are all ways to continue to tell people, I'm really happy you're here. And my goal is only to be here for you. That's all I want to do. Because realistically, as a creator, if you're not thinking that way, you're being a little selfish and you might not be effective.
Your vibe attracts your tribe too. The more grateful you are, the more things are going to come to you. If you want to be negative about it, just stay negative and you'll keep getting negative, okay? Pink said, I do videos in front of my pink tree, my pink carpet, and my pink chair. People love it. I love that. That's your aesthetic.
She's going to come over to your house.
I love it. I want to see your whole house. I'm going to come over and look at what you said. All right. What you post. Number 19, don't try to be an expert. Just be human. Okay?
Yeah.
When you try to be perfect, you're going to fail every single time because nobody is perfect. I always tell people 85% is good enough. Stop striving for perfect. Strive for progress. Okay?
Can I give the taxi story again? Taxi? Vegas?
You can.
Okay. We got the greatest tip at a random time in a taxi in Las Vegas, and I want to share it with you. It's unbelievable, and it blew both of our minds when we first heard it. Here's the tip. When someone asks you a question, you are immediately 70% or more informed on that subject than they are.
You are now the expert.
Immediately.
Already. By them asking. Typically, people don't know the answer, and that's why they're asking you. So learn to have that posture and be like, oh, I know more than you.
Yes,
even if it's only like a little bit more than them, you still know more than them. So like stand up in that. And then like you can study. Did you know it only takes 18 minutes a day to study a specific subject before at the end of the year, you'll be considered an expert in that subject and know more than like 90% of the people. Okay?
I bet 90% of you poop more than 18 minutes a day.
So if you want to learn TikTok, go study it for 18 minutes a day. Okay, no more pooping. Number 20, last one.
It's almost done time, I think. I'm perfect. It's hard. Divorce too. I wonder. What is that?
Number 20.
That's my turn?
Yep, just waiting for you.
You should have said, I didn't know that. Be consistent with your energy, not just your words. There is a huge, wonderful mantra that everybody says, fake it till you make it. I hate that. Because if you fake it and you're establishing everything as fake, you're building a relationship on a lie. So I'd rather you be as real and consistent as possible. If there are days where you don't have the energy, tell your buds. Guess what? There are lots of days I come on here beforehand and I'm like, I don't want to do this today. And you guys energize me. And that's what I appreciate from this. So be consistent in the energy, not just your posts. Everything that you see here, you're going to see if I ever met you in person.
Yeah.
Everything that I do here is first. Your vibe is kindness, real joy, talk, and humor. Lean into that. Don't try to be someone else. I came here for you.
Thanks, girl.
So,
all right, we're actually going to get off. So if you guys missed the whole thing and you're like, I missed all 20 tips, I only saw 2. Guess what? I'm going to download this and put it on my YouTube. Okay, so if you ever miss a live, just go check out my YouTube, like the end of day or next day. I will have it up for you. Go and subscribe to that channel. If you guys want to work with us, you want to chat with us, you want to buy any of the downloads or download the free stuff, go to thecreatorstrategy.com or the link in my bio. And I think that's it. We're going to go and bid you adieu. I hope you guys have a great day. Love